Yeah, can I just make a comment about bins to Claudia, because I think this has got to be the greatest example I've ever seen of a good policy enacted really badly. And we passed something in December of 22 which said we want to get rid of about 30% to try and make some savings. Great, sign me up. We want to only do those bins that are hardly utilised. Sensible. We want to do those where there's a nearby alternative. Cool. Done. What actually has happened in our ward is whole shafts of bins have been taken away where people are 3 kilometres from the nearest bin. Bins that were beside concrete tables that we as a council had put in for people to use to have picnics on, but the bins were taken. Mount Plains Park, where people walk their dogs in the morning, I go there and there's just so many people walking dogs, all the bins went. And the anger that created, I just literally don't even want to go out dog walking anymore because I cop it all the time. So then I took it up with Marcel Morgan, who's manager of area operations, and I said, how the hell did this happen? He said to me, and I've got a copy of the note, the local board were briefed on what bins and agreed. So I went to the local board and said, are you out of your cotton picking mind? And they said, we were never asked. We decided to get rid of underutilised bins that had a reasonably good alternative. And I can show photos on the screen if you want to see them. I was walking around the Hamilton Lake the other morning. No rubbish bin was less than 50 metres from the next one. And it's the same as the walkway around our part of Howick when you go around the Rotary Walkway. Bins gone, 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 gone. And to add insult to injury, one of the big bins that was taken away has been replaced right beside it by $90,000 from our arts people with an aluminium statue. Now, if you don't think that really pisses people off when the bin goes, but there's a piece of artwork made of aluminium that cost $90,000 from our arts people.
And it says here that we're going to have 0 overflowing rubbish bins. The rubbish bins were going to be emptied 150% more. I asked at the time, how can you empty rubbish bin 150%? And it also had a service pledge of the buck stops here. That was many tens of millions of dollars of increase in the full facilities contract. How did we go from there to here?
So thank you, Councillor, for your question and through the Chair. So yes, we do acknowledge that things have changed around a lot in the last 3 to 4 years. Part of that has been prompted through obvious budget constraints that Council has contended with.
When the bin goes, but there's a piece of artwork made of aluminium that cost $90,000 from our arts people.
Including to try to minimise cost to Aucklanders, and we all have a role to play in trying to find savings.
A $90,000 aluminium statue. Bins gone, 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 gone.
Right, Councillor Lee.
Good morning, councillors. I always understood local government to be about rate, roads and rubbish. We are told we need to imitate Japan and Korea from now on when it comes to rubbish bins.
We piss off so many people. So I agree with the sentiments that have been shared here. We've got to do this with our communities on board with us and better communication all around. So I'm heartened to hear that bins are being reinstated in some parts. As for me and my dog, I pick up his poo and I take it home because the bin that we use in his park has been removed. And that's all good because I understand the reason why, but that's because I sit around this table.